The following program is for entertainment purposes only. Off-the-leash animal news is not meant to be taken as official news information. Although the stories are real, some of the animals' names have been changed to protect their identity. If you are offended by any of the content, please discontinue watching and consult with your grandparents immediately. Some content may not be suitable for all viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
Welcome to OTL Animal News. This is your best source for real animal news stories from around the world. My name is Kenzie.
And my name is Priya Sangha.
On this episode, we're going to be talking about a Chihuahua that gets stolen by a seagull.
And also a supermarket that sold bags of salad with frogs in them.
And we're talking about in Russia, there is a fly apocalypse.
Apocalypse.
What she said. We go all the way to England, where a Chihuahua was kidnapped by a seagull. I'm not kidding. This Chihuahua was doing his thing in the garden. The owner was gardening. Suddenly she turned around and she said that a seagull swooped down. It paddled it unconscious with its webbed feet and just flew off with this little dog.
Yeah, and now the Chihuahua's living comfortably with a flock of seagulls.
The Chihuahua is having a hard time trying to fit in because it keeps trying to lay an egg.
Everything was fine and dandy until the seagull came back and tried to pick up the owner.
Do you actually think that a seagull could actually swoop down and pick up a little dog?
I think it could happen. I mean, Chihuahuas are pretty small animals.
Has to be a pretty big seagull. It says here that seagulls have also been seen snatching babies, bicycles, and lawn chairs. Can't make this up.
And now the town is being overrun with half Chihuahua and half seagull breeds.
There's everywhere. This town has now opened up seagull grooming shops. They never did find the little Chihuahua. They never found the seagull either. So now there is gangs of seagulls flying around trying to pick up bigger dogs.
Can you imagine a seagull carrying a German Shepherd in the air?
And then losing its grip.
So for our next story, we go somewhere in the United States where a supermarket was found with bags of salad with frogs, bats, cockroaches.
You name it, like romaine and what's the other stuff in salad? Kale.
Croutons and...
We had kind of frogs and toads, lizards, and even a bat.
Yeah.
Some people on this planet don't mind if there's bats in their salad. Stop eating bats! It's disgusting!
Some people were scared shitless and other people were actually kept the animals as pets.
The name of the store is called, and I quote, Save on Animals. That makes shit up.
The same grocery store was found selling bags with rats, ants, fleas, and porcupines.
I'm going there now because I've always wanted a pet cockroach. Our next story, we go all the way to Russia, where a farmer basically sprinkled loads of chicken shit all over their field. And before you know it, there were millions and millions of flies flying all over the place. It was crazy.
Maybe the farmer was in cahoots with the supermarket.
That could be a possibility, by the way. The town's new logo is, excuse me, waiter, there is soup in my flies.
The homes and the tables and the floors were covered with thousands of flies. I guess you don't need blankets anymore.
No, you just kind of sew each dead fly together until you make yourself a huge blanket. Because Russia gets quite cold.
Yeah, it is very cold.
So what they don't tell us is there was a storm that picked up and there was a tornado that formed. And the tornado was just filled with flies and cows and chickens and the neighbor's mistress. I'm kidding, okay? That didn't happen. The farmer was okay with all these flies until he turned around and saw that his little dog was picked up by a bunch of flies and was flown away. You know, lucky for him, his wife didn't like the little dog to begin with. So
yeah,
the dog did bark a few times until he was out of sight. On a serious note, it was disgusting. You should check out the video. They were kind of, what am I doing?
sweeping.
I'm sweeping. There was buckets of these dead flies. It was disgusting.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Lucky for him, it wasn't bees. The farmer was shocked at what happened when he sprinkled manure all over his field, that a month later he decided to sprinkle supermodel shit all over his field, but nothing happened. He was very disappointed. I want to say thank you so much for joining us on another OTL Animal News. And tell me, how did you like how she did?
Yes, let us know.
I want to say, if you like what we have to say, please subscribe and hit that bell. In fact, stupid flies. Until next time, remember, always support your local animal rescues. See ya.